game of all time, thus the video games. To break it all down, we welcome in Shane Satterfield, editor-in-chief of GameTrailers.com, and Ravens linebacker and video game enthusiast Terrell Suggs also with us. And Terrell, we're going to start with you. What games earned your top 4 seeds?
My top 4 seeds, definitely Madden, Super Mario Brothers, Contra, and Grand Theft Auto 3.
I'm glad.
Legendary games.
I'm glad that at least I know 3 of those, and I'm glad that it's you go a little old school with some of them. Shane, how about you? What did you have as your top 4 seeds?
My top 4 seeds were a little more video game focused, a little less sports focused. I chose Super Mario Brothers, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, Miss Pac-Man for a classic, and Super Mario 64.
Oh, you're winning me over with
Terrible.
the Miss Pac-Man. Terrible, really, Terrell?
Who played Zelda? I mean, seriously?
People who buy a lot of video games, Terrell.
I buy a lot of video games.
You play a lot of Madden.
Zelda.
All right, wait, Terrell.
Now.
Give me some idea. Shane, I'll go to you again, actually, with this one. What were the last 4 games that made it into the bracket?
World of Warcraft barely squeaked in. Halo slid in just at the last minute. Grand Theft Auto 3, one of Terrell's picks, just barely got in there. And The Sims. And yeah, those were not. Terrell, you trying to tell me about video games is me trying to tell you about how the best blocking fullback in the NFL.
Wait.
You put Grand Theft Auto at the bottom? Are you kidding me?
Hey, Terrell, the video games played for a long time.
It got in, though. Terrell, we were just looking at your list, and we'll go back to it here. Your first 4 out, the ones that just missed being in your bracket, were what?
My first 4 that just made it was like Halo, Tekken, I think, what was
you had Paperboy and Double Dribble.
Double Dribble. Yes.
Really funny, earlier we had Double Dribble picked as a best.
Really? No, I mean, you gotta, I put them up against Bulls versus Blazer, and Bulls versus Blazer edged them out. So, I had to go with Bulls versus Blazers.
All right, Shane.
Michael Jordan.
Shane, give us the biggest upset that you had in your bracket.
The biggest upset I had was Street Fighter 2 upsetting Super Mario 64 in the second round. Street Fighter 2 is a really old game, but it's still used in tournaments today. It's one of those games that's really stood the test of time. It was a classic in the arcades. Amazing game.
Terrell, do you agree with that? I'm looking at you here because you've had a little disagreement here earlier.
It was good. A Street Fighter 2, I mean, that's a legendary game. You got to go with games that like the whole world played. Like you see Super Mario Brothers is in there, so you got to go with games that the whole world played. My upset was Call of Duty 4 knocking out Super Mario Brothers for the simple fact that Call of Duty is like the Lil Wayne of the gaming world. Like the whole world is on fire for. I mean, like I don't even play it, and I'm just addicted to it. Like I can't. Somebody playing it in the room, I'm like glued to the TV. Like seriously, it's on fire right now. Like Lil Wayne.
All right, Terrell, who plays in your best video game championship match? What are the final 2?
I want to hear Shane's kind of because it's like I'm kind of disappointed. I'm hurt, on where he went. Especially threw me off with the Zelda. I want to hear Shane's.
All right, we'll get Shane's first then. We'll get Shane's
Let
first.
Me hear Shane's.
Shane, what do you have?
My championship game, Super Mario Brothers versus The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Oh my God, Zelda? Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you, man, there's a reason the game sells 20 million copies.
How many dates have you been on? Seriously. Zelda.
Ooh.
We're talking my championship was John Madden versus Call of Duty 4. And of course, Madden wins. Not because I'm a football player. Not because I'm a football player with any kind of bias. It's just that people they play online with this game. They sleep outside of video game stores to get this game. Like this game makes people become like an NFL player. Like they become one with the girl, you know what I mean?
Terrell, you can ask my wife how much I played Call of Duty 4. And she'll tell you that I sit up late at night playing every night.
Shane,
I hear you.
Shane, who won for you? Who won? Did Zelda win? I feel like you have to make Zelda win now.
No, Super Mario Brothers won. It completely
Exactly.
saved the video game industry single-handedly. The industry was
Yes, it did.
completely in the doldrums in the 80s. Atari had to bury millions of ET cartridges in the desert. Super Mario Brothers brought the industry back. Without Super Mario Brothers, there would be no Call of Duty 4. There would be no Grand Theft Auto 3. Hands down the winner.
It's funny that you mentioned those Atari cartridges because I've got a couple here that we unburied from the desert. And they're classic. Terrell, have you ever seen these Atari cartridges?
Of course I have. I know I'm a little young, but everybody's seen the Atari
That's cool.
cartridges.
All right,
That
I'm
was
just
like
checking.
their first gaming.
I'm
Yeah.
just checking. I'm just making sure. Well, we appreciate you guys weighing in. We did get Terrell's winner, actually, just in case you guys
Madden.
didn't hear it. He said Madden is the ultimate of all
Madden,
time.
all-time greatest. Super
You gotta
Mario
pick
Brothers
Tecmo
did
Bowl if you're gonna go football,
revolutionize it.
Terrell.
Right. Okay. You gotta. Exactly. So, I would say Super Mario Brothers is like the Kobe Bryant. No, Super Mario Brothers is like the Michael Jordan, and Madden is like the Kobe Bryant, but age gets him. Age gets him every time.
Well, either way, both winners. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. I know we could do this debate with, I don't know, for hours and hours, but we appreciate you weighing in.
Thanks for having us on.
Sure thing. And
No problem. Thank you.
tomorrow we are going bracket with best sitcoms of all time. Can't wait for that.